What is up, everybody? It is Tog here, and I know what you're thinking, Tog. What the heck? We just had Outlast as a Halloween special last year. Why are you doing it again? Well, the difference is this is the first game, not the second, and this time we're gonna beat the game, not just play a portion of it. And the reason is the mission I want to play today is the second to last one, so I figure we might as well just run through it all. I don't know how to unlock insane difficulty, so we're just gonna run it on Nightmare, which is what I did for Outlast 2. I'm a little scared. I think this game is a little bit more scary than Outlast 2. I think it's the fact that it's indoors, it gives me the creeps, but hopefully we'll have a happy ending. But I definitely think these types of games, if you want to be afraid, it's better on higher difficulties, because fearing for your life does add an element that playing on easier difficulties will not give you. If you're thinking about delving into this world at some point, go ahead, but I'm going to show the end of it. So, I don't know, it's not like super story intensive, but I don't know, to each their own. Hope you enjoy. Sure. Oh, well, I guess I'll do a different one. I'm not going to worry about collecting anything like I did in the last one. I just want to beat it because I want to show the story. We'll see, like, I just... Shit, I hate this fucking game already. Okay. I have one battery, and I think I'm far away enough that he won't see it. Nope, he saw me. Cool. Great, well, right out the gate, let's fucking remember how to play. Why can't I sprint? Alright, how the fuck do I play this game? Oh my god. God damn. I don't think it's gonna tell me. Alright, so right out the gates, we'll just get humbled by getting our heads ripped off our bodies. So I thought that I can click the left stick and I'd be able to sprint, but it doesn't seem like that's the button. RT, LT, LB, got it. Dang, I got seen hella fast. Okay. Oh, they gave me an extra battery, that's nice of them. What is my mission? This game is not as advanced for sure. I think I'm moving too much. Anyway, I hope I selected the right mission. I'm pretty sure I did. I want to show two scenes in particular. One being the Crucifixion of... I forget how to fucking play it, damn. Alright, so it looks like there's an opening there. One being the... whatever. So, shit. In this game, you're in an asylum that you were sent to investigate, because you're a journalist. You were sent to investigate it, so, yeah, this is the main... Let me just start over. The game I'm playing right now that I'm going to complete today is the main game. You're playing as this guy named Miles Upshur, who is doing some digging on the Murkoff Corporation. Apparently they're doing some pretty shady stuff. You got this information from a whistleblower, and the term whistleblower just means someone who blows the whistle on someone who's doing wrong to give you more to let people find out about it. And so we're the unlucky individual who got the news and decided to show up here and do some exploring, and every attempt we make to escape is thwarted by an individual named Father Martin, who we are going to meet today, and we are going to see him die. Not quite in the manner in which I have been dying regularly. And, so yeah, that will happen. I don't know if it'll be first or second, but I also think there's a depiction that I want to revisit today, because if you saw me play Outlast 2, then, alright, I sprint with LB, and I can peek. Okay, let me see what's over here, because I know I have to go that way, from what I remember. I have played this game before a couple of times. This one I also played with my sister, I think. Oh, look, a document. Billy's dreams. Okay, well, I guess we'll read it if we're just doing it on a whim. Patient William Hope from K.Vigilando at murkoffcorp.us.com to C.Iser at murkoffcorp.us.com. Hey, Cindy, another interesting conversation with Billy this morning. He says he's been talking to Dr. Wernicke again for his therapy. I think it's Wernicke, but whatever. For his therapy in the White Place. I'm disturbed by the fact that his delusions have only gotten worse with medication, which isn't in the literature for benzodiazepine. Okay. Using the medicine is not helping it, but is in fact making it worse. In any case, his dead doctor friend is filling his head with more German folklore. Apparently, the only thing that can kill the wall rider are vampiric butterflies vomited from a demon called Horerzi. The butterflies suck the breath from people's lips and drink blood from their nipples. They can also take the form of emaciated upright pigs or sick dogs, so Billy's got that going for him. You'd mentioned Billy talking about his mother's tattoos before. Are any of them by chance tattoos of butterflies? Next time I get outside of the Murkoff firewall, I'm going to look online and see if there's any actual basis in German folklore or if Billy's making this garbage up from whole cloth. Would love to compare notes sometime, wouldn't mind doing it over a glass of wine. Gets lonely up here on too. Kurt. So they definitely work together at the Murkoff Corporation and doing something, but they're studying this patient named William Hope, who goes by Billy, who seems to be having delusions for some reason. And he has a dead doctor friend, but Dr. Wernicke seems to be alive, and I think he's a doctor that we meet in this game, and we successfully evade, because he's pretty freaky. Depends how you define successful. But anyway. Yeah, let's just, so yeah, if you watched Outlast 2, you were the one who was being crucified, except it's not quite the same because you survive it, whereas the first individual does not, and the other one is already dead. So we'll see them, but the last one is hung upside down, and although I didn't read this in the Bible or anything, I heard it from a friend, and I did some research that St. Peter, when he was going up to be punished by the Roman Empire, because the Romans really enjoyed crucifying people for punishment. Maybe they didn't enjoy it, they felt like they were doing something that was just. They did it pretty often, and Peter was going to have the same punishment. I can't remember why exactly, but he asked that he be hung upside down because he didn't feel worthy to have the same death as Christ. And St. Peter is the one who created the church and also the one who denied Jesus 3 times knowing him. Berlin, September 6th, 1938. Rick Sleiter Lohner and Dr. Med Rogue. I have pressing news concerning the ongoing work of Dr. Rudolf Wernicke in his development of the morphogenic engine, expanding on theories developed in his brief but unfortunate relationship with A. Turing. If I had not witnessed it myself, I would not believe it had happened. But beyond even the promise in cellular regeneration and guided cancerogeneration, I believe Wernicke's method has breached the spiritual realm. Something crossed from the other side. I personally witnessed the appearance of an apparition. Briefly, but undeniably so. Please forward my note and invitation to witness further experiments to Dietrich Eckart. I do not doubt that the Führer himself may need to be made aware of our discoveries. It is my opinion that Dr. Wernicke's successes represent an enormous opportunity for our cause and the German people, and are obvious, sufficient reasons to keep him out of any sort of culling program. Regards to your family. In the future, that word may come up again. Culling. I don't know what time period this is, but clearly these experiments have to do with the Nazis, which is also similar to Nazi zombies, so that's interesting, as I've definitely traversed with that on my channel before. Let's just make sure there's nothing in here, and let me just freaking sprint. Alright, it's LB, and I can't be wasting my battery. Okay, LB is sprint, and that's the only way I can get away from people. So yeah, let's just see how long this takes. It's probably going to be a long time, but hey, we're trying to set the mood here.
Key to the house of God is in the theater, behind the light. In the theater, behind the light. You have to see the movie, so that's where I left the card. Okay?
Hey! Children! I need your help! Where are you?
Yes, coming! I'm coming!
That's where we started. This door is clearly locked. Yeah, this is a pretty long game. It's definitely a journey. I think I've played it a couple of times and I've seen it before on YouTube by the famous PewDiePie. I'm not trying to play a whole playthrough, but I definitely want to experience this portion of the game for my channel and for this Halloween. He said it's in the theater. He says he wants me to watch the movie. I know it's said probably at the beginning, but I'm curious as to when this game released. Let's go up first. So the difference is I'm pretty sure the enemies catch you a lot easier in Nightmare than they would normally, and also you find batteries a lot less and you can only hold 2 at a time. You only use battery when you're using the infrared. You can record for as long as you want. So it does not seem like there's a need to turn that on. That piano player seemed generally friendly. Can't be certain about that though. You get killed in many different ways in this game. Sheesh. Yeah, this camera's been through a lot, so that's why it's cracked. So I don't know where he is, but it seems like I'm supposed to enter here. Morphonic engine.
December 27th, 1985 in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Clearance Sierra Alpha. Subject Dr. Rudolph Wernicke, 14866.
The films are real.
There was no alteration to the footage at all, no trickery?
None.
In June of 1943, you recorded 3 instances of spontaneous bleeding. Half a dozen test subjects began to develop brain tumors.
Yes. The autopsies revealed that the tumors were pure lead.
It killed them? Can you explain why the results could not be reproduced in the United States?
I have my theories. My homeland in those years. It's impossible to understand the things we felt, what we believed, the overwhelming fear, ecstatic rage, and English words are insufficient. More than hope. The human mind in that environment is capable of extraordinary things.
You're saying the experiment needed...
A proximity to death, to overwhelming madness. Only a test subject who had witnessed enough horror was capable of activating the engine.
Do you believe your test subjects achieved something supernatural?
No,
Do you think that they contacted something supernatural?
nothing is supernatural.
Then what was it? You said Project Wallrider was a gateway. A gateway to what?
The man sounds like Dr. Strangelove's anemic brother. It's a 25-year-old audio recording and interview with this Dr. Wernicke. Los Alamos means government work. Wernicke talks about spontaneous bleedings, tumors, psychosomatic reactions, and sufficiently disturbed people. Seems to walk a line between science and Nazi mysticism. Only a test subject who had witnessed enough horror was capable of activating the engine, the morphogenic engine. The engine, the movie they're projecting, it gets in my head like a song you can't stop humming. I blink and see rogue shark tests that look like swarming insects and infected surgery wounds. The patients talk about using the engine to conjure the Wallrider. It's the buzzing I hear in my bones. Yeah, so they speak about the morphogenic engine, I think, in Outlast 2, but I'm not sure. But they just like play it in front of these subjects who are just left here, and I guess they're trying to terrify them. But roach tests are the ones where they show you like these blotches, and your brain is supposed to conjure something up and think about what you see, and depending on what you see, they can make psychological analyses about you. Okay, I'm doing this in multiple recordings so I can do it quickly, but this was unpleasant to wake up to after I read that note. Let me just make sure I'm organized. It looks like that's how I get to the theater room. Let me just check if I can open this door, but I doubt I can even get there. Yeah, I can't. I wonder if these people are alive. Doesn't really seem like it, but I can't tell if they smell or not. That would probably be my best indication. I know I should not open this door, but I'm just gonna prove that it's locked. Sometimes that's a nice thing to do. That terrified me.
You have to find Wernicke. Only way.
Okay, that must have been the piano player maybe, but he definitely thinks that it would be in my interest to find Wernicke, so I don't want to go there, because I'm pretty sure that's bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it, because I gotta do it. Thank you for telling me this. Fuck. Alright, well I need that key. That was a good jump scare for sure. Because the battery made me feel really comfortable, and then that made me feel really not comfortable. So yeah, definitely remember what it's like for my skin to feel like it is detaching itself from my body. That is very memorable from when I played Outlast 2 last year. If you are the type of person who likes being informed or just likes knowing things in general and does not mind knowing when I record these videos versus when they are uploaded, today is July 13th of 2024. It turns out I don't have this game bought, like I bought Outlast 2, but this game, if you have Xbox Live Gold, you can play it for free. So I only have Xbox Live Gold for like 2 more days, so I wanted to make sure I filmed it in this time period. Just felt like it would be a good video to do. And I know I have a lot more going on this year than I have in the past, but it's definitely within my power, so... Excuse me again, I'm doing it. Necrotizing fasciitis? Flesh-eating bacteria. Wash those hands regularly. Really? I fucking quit. Okay, cool. Apparently that's going on. Sorry, Grant. Yeah, it's unsigned. It's just D. Brunton. Okay, so I guess I have to retrace my steps, maybe? Or I just follow all these doors that just got opened? So the music changed and I heard the breaking down of the door. I hear him. Shit, that was bad. I'm gonna try to avoid looking at the nudity, but he is naked, yes, and he has a chopping knife with him. Like I said, many ways to die. Fuck. There's usually 2 of them, so I don't know where his friend brother is. Luckily, they're really nice, the game is. As soon as the music changes, I'll know to start running. Which is with LB. Yeah, I think the best idea is to just be relaxed, be calm, saving, and be, oh, yeah, I'm gone, thanks. Don't need to feast my eyes on that for too long at all. I'm trying to remember what the music was like in Outlast 2, because this has a very distinct feel to it. Alright, that one looks friendly, so that's positive. This is the Murkoff Corporation headquarters, higher up on the levels for sure. Good, I really didn't want that door to be open. I definitely remember this place. It's not a very enjoyable place to be. But there is a lot of space, and now I feel confident in my running ability. Which is something I can't say I had too much before. I think they're friendly, but if you get too close, they'll hit you. So, I know I can take that. I think that's an escape route, so let's just go through here for now. All about calm, cool, and connected. Let's be calm. Be very, very still. Be very, very calm. I'm glad that I could not play this on insane mode, because for all I know, I would have taken it. The static again, a patient knelt in prayer. Maybe he bought Father Martin's line of bullshit. Maybe he hears what I hear, but more clearly. Maybe it's his way out of this place. The priest called it the Gospel of Sand. The Gospel of Sand, huh? This may be obvious, but in case it's not, I assume that it's called that because the static looks like a ton of grains of sand. All together, so... Huh. Maybe that was just for the recording. Okay, let's just... I know that this game is pretty... you can speed run it and stuff, so like... maybe there's a lot of stuff that you can ignore. I don't really know why I'm climbing on this, but it's available, so I think there may be a reason why it's necessary. Oh man, I might get lost. This elevator needs a key. This door is locked. So this is like just something I do when I get lost in games that are, they're not really puzzles, but they're more like mazes. I've exhausted all of my options there, and I know that door is locked, and so I have to go this way. I know that now for a certain fact. I've already gone over there, and it's very possible that I missed something. But it does not appear to be the case. So I think I can squeeze through here. I just didn't... Oh, I can squeeze through here. More people knelt in prayer, and a saving indication. We like that. Just make sure this is locked. Shit. Wow, there's a lot of people. This is pretty popular, this area. Holy shit. It's possible that I'm not going to witness what I thought I was going to witness this time. It's possible I just did it in the wrong order. That part of the game is like really frightening and high pace. I'm pretty sure I have to go out of a window somewhere. Maybe once I see Father Martin, I go straight down. I think it would make more sense for that to happen after, so I guess I did this in the wrong order, so we'll see. Nope. Nope, I'm in the right place. I'm in the right place. Let me just make sure there's nothing here. They clean the street. We will join the wall rider in just a moment. Okay, so I didn't want to read this because I think it's pretty clear what it says, but in case you like that extra audio, it says God hates sickness, and it looks like it's written in blood, and it says that God hates money, and it looks like it's written in blood, and we see a cross right here, which looks like that T over there, and it also says God always provides a way. Well, sorry, you had to see it.
My Job, you alone shall escape the tower. This is your penultimate act of witness. The promise of the prophets was always freedom from death. And here it is. You will watch my resurrection. And together we will be free.
Ugh.
You are no longer
Yeah, so I definitely did miss it. I guess I can leave that up to the imagination, or if any of you want to experience it yourself, you will, but I guess that doesn't have to be the point of the video, even though it may seem like that's the case. So let's not record that. Let's just get out of this asylum. You know, you would think that they would make this easier for me, but of course, they want you to be anxious. But I'll admit, since we're only watching, like, the end of it, it's not really as scary. And that's okay, you know, we didn't have enough time to really get into that, like, whole, like, experience. Okay, so it's gotta be this way, and it's gotta be this way. Yeah, I think this game likes giving you the feeling of being lost, for sure. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna die, so that's awesome. If this door's locked. So, that bad guy's named Chris Walker. I can't really remember what happened to him. There's definitely a lot of notes regarding his story. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna die a lot. Let's see how I'm gonna get out of here. I think the key to beating him is juking like crazy, so you have to pick the right door. So yeah, definitely not one of those rooms. It's definitely gonna have to be this big room, and I'm gonna just try to do a little loop-de-loop and not get distracted by... God damn it. Alright, so usually with the villains is you're supposed to go... Wow, he's an idiot. Anyway, the key is to go where they just were. I think I mentioned this a lot of the times with Outlast 2. Now that door's cut off, and there's thunder and lightning, and it's definitely the way I'm supposed to go. So yeah. Very nice, very nice. Cool. Just takes a little bit of trial and error, you know, nothing wrong with that. So yippee-yi-yay, second floor, whatever the flirting person was, just like in Outlast 2, we want to get out, we want to get out, we want to get out, but of course not. Father Martin has more plans for us. The reason he's keeping us in here is because he wants us to see everything. He wants us to record everything. And I did not record his death out of spite, but really it was just because I'm already recording the gameplay, and if you want to play this yourself and see what Miles has to say about it, I encourage you to do so. Find another way out, thank you. That's something I think this game struggled with. No, it does. So if you press back or select or whatever you call it, you can, it shows you the, oh wow, cool. It shows you what your objective is, so, there's no going back now. Well, I guess there is some going back. I wonder why it loaded like that. Because the elevator left me. I wonder how he does that. He can't control things remotely anymore like he was before. I think a lot of people don't play this game because it's too scary and it's just difficult. But if you can find it in yourself, there's a lot of ways to like get this game. I think it'd be fun for you. Something to think about. From the personal records of Dr. Wernicke, Frankenstein, or the Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley, published anonymously in 1818, chapter 23 excerpt. Man, I cried, how ignorant art thou in thy pride of wisdom. Cease, you know not what it is you say. I broke from the house angry and disturbed, and retired to meditate on some other mode of action. So it's someone is criticizing. So Dr. Wernicke is noting that he said he broke angry and disturbed after reading that to meditate on another way to act because he feels as though he is being too prideful of wisdom and he doesn't really know what he's saying, but he thinks he does. I like this area a lot because it's so much brighter than every other port in the game, and you're fighting I'll let the game speak for itself. I'm sure our shoes are... Wow, we're remarkably clean. I was gonna say we're probably pretty dirty, but I didn't want to step in that, but if we're not dirty, maybe it'd be better not to. I bet I got some anyway. But yeah, this is where we get into a little bit more of the story. Let's pick it up on the cleaner side. Project Walrider Post-Mortem Preparatory Report MM1300921. Post-mortem is after death, I think, or after something. From note, all material herein to be transcribed and revised to fit legally binding requirements of Markov Corporation records. See Form 4083. Author Jennifer Rowland. Notes, my 14th autopsy of a Walrider patient. So more than one of them, showing no more signs of accepting the therapy than any of the others. There have been slight gains in cell migration and morphogenesis, including effects similar to human growth hormone. Pretty sure it's a performance-enhancing drug. But nothing to suggest the stable creation of a sentient, independent swarm. So tired, doubting my judgment. Will submit another request for leave. The psychological cost of using such far gone and further provoked patients is more than I feel I can handle. Yeah, they use patients who are like pretty like not there at all. I guess they're trying to give this spirit of the Walrider a host, and that's what they mean by a Walrider patient. That's what they were talking about with the supernatural. May suggest hanging less hope on the far-flung theories of a senile Nazi and move towards using a simpler mechanical engine based on major sperm protein. He wants if Jennifer's a girl, she's saying that she wants to stop using the theories of a senile Nazi and move towards a simple mechanical engine that just uses sperm. Will definitely suggest harsher chemical restraints. Murkoff security killed patient 921 after he overcame enough tranquilities to put down a hockey team. I'm afraid the hormone therapy is interacting with our chemical restraints in a counterproductive manner. So it seems like they're becoming too strong for the chemical restraints. They're not using physical restraints like straitjackets or bindings or anything like that. They're using dosages of something. Yeah, I got another saving, so that's fun. We're in A block, and let's do some parkour. Yeah. Hey, look, the outside world. That's kind of beautiful. Okay, well, first let's... Which way is forward, do you think? Oh, I think this is J666. Alright, well at least we know it's not this way, but let's see. The morphogenic engine must be something unpleasant. This is the morphogenic engine. A few lines of mathematics and algorithm reprogram must turn us into nightmare factories. A few numbers on a dry erase board. Give me a hacksaw and a few hours alone with Dr. Wernicke's corpse. I feel I owe him a debt. Yeah, this dude was not positively planning for the human kind. So much guts. It's getting dark in here. Yeah, luckily in this game you're allowed to turn around, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die, low-key. He's so scary. I guess that explains all the blood. This is the way you die, ripped to pieces from the inside, watching your marrow scatter on a concrete wall. You've escaped one hell, Chris Walker. God help me, but I somehow hope you didn't find another. How kind. Oh wow, yeah, maybe I shouldn't document that half face. older than sin.
Because of Billy. He takes care of me. He may think I'm his father. He certainly loves me. Poor idiot. You know what this thing represents? It warns of a nanohazard. Microscopic machines. Technology we have had for decades but never mastered. Urkov discovered in my research a workaround. Turning the cells in the human body into nanofactories. It's the natural function of cells to produce molecules, but through psychosomatic direction, we engineered the precise molecules necessary. Mind over body. It was foolish and wrong to think we could control it. To use madmen to make something so strong. You have to stop him, to murder Billy, turn off his life support, his anesthesia. You have to undo what I've done. No one can get out of this place while he lives. You must kill him.
Nice. Very, very nice. We're almost done. Let's just keep moving forward, but it's not gonna be super easy. This is the final boss in a sense, so it's not going to be easy. This is the entrance. Fuck, 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 fuck. Whoever finds my corpse, trust no one and tell everyone. I am not crazy. I know, only crazy people say that. But I am as sane as this world allows, with a camera full of evidence. Don't call it a gospel. Call it a mockery of reason. Let the world know it is Murkoff's fault. Bury these bastards with my mutilated dead body. So the hero of our story is accepting the nature of his death. Maybe I recorded it out of order. Maybe I was allowed to go back and get that recording. So I think I went the wrong way, and let's go the right way now. I think the combination of these two bad guys is it's always really fun when you see them portray one bad guy you fear the entire game get destroyed by an even worse bad guy immediately after. There's plenty of villains in this game. There's plenty of gruesome deaths for sure. But let's face the big bad. Just don't remember where he is. But now, at least I know my terrain. I know what I'm working with. Let's do this. It sounded like he was being taken care of by Wernicke or something. Or that Wernicke was taking care of this spirit. Oh no, I don't feel very safe. I think I'm gonna open this door and I'm gonna die, so let's give it 5, 4... 3, 2, 1. It's always a good idea to listen to the music. You'll understand your progress and your safety levels. I don't know what I'm decontaminating from, but let's go to the morphogenic engine chambers. But yeah, how do people be dead out here? That's an awesome sight. That unlocked, but you still can't open it. Just a very good depiction of the terror of this place. You can't trust anything you see, even the colors that your eyes detect. This will look familiar if you play the DLC. So yeah, turn off the valve for the life support fluid reservoir. This is our big bad. This is William Hope, just constantly looking at this and leaving his body injected with all this stuff and surviving, but he's out there in a sense. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems Morphogenic Engine Chamber Maintenance Schedule. To avoid patient injury, the Morphogenic Engine Life Pod requires a daily inspection of all vital systems. Vital System 1. The enriched oxygenated perfluorocarbon from the life support fluid reservoir must be continually flushed and replaced through the course of the patient's treatment. Note that OP also supplies anesthetics, and any interruption in supply will cause sufficient pain to the patient to potentially disrupt the experiment. Vital System 2. So this is anesthesia, so he doesn't feel pain while he's in there. Got it. Vital System 2. Electric supply is supplemented and ensured by the sublab generator. Proper fueling and maintenance of the sublab generator should be confirmed hourly. They need power to keep all this stuff running. Vital System 3. In the case of a catastrophic loss of Vital Systems 1 and 2, the life pod failsafe will engage, maintaining localized minimum life support functions until technicians can arrive. Disabling failsafe will result in immediate patient termination. So it seems like that is the goal. So it looks like he wasn't the only one that they were testing it on, and if you stay with my channel next year, you will see something that looks oddly familiar to that, but I haven't uploaded that yet, even though I have recorded it. So yeah, you get a front row seat, huh? I think this is the fluid, since it's in pipes. If it was wires, and maybe those are wires, but I think it's fluids. So let's see. Cool. It looks like we can't go out of order. And you take fall damage in this game, so we're gonna avoid doing that. I don't really know if you have heals. I don't really think you have heals in this game like you do in Outlast 2. That's really interesting. That was a concept that they added. So this is the life support fluid reservoir. Saving. Nice. So if we die... Oh wow, look at all this anesthesia for one person. How special. I love that noise. And then the bobbing back and forward like that. From the personal records of Dr. Wernicke, from Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley, published anonymously in 1818, Chapter 4 excerpt. Learn from me, if not by my precepts, at least by my example, how dangerous is the acquirement of knowledge, and how much happier that modest man that he who aspires to become greater than his nature allows. Yeah, if you try, so he's saying that you're much happier if you're modest than if you try to be greater than nature. Very touching, very cool. So, yeah, I think we should be okay. Do not turn the valve. Turning the valve. Potentially disrupt the experiment. I don't know how they find all this money. The only question is, I don't know how I'm supposed to get out of here, because there's only like one way to go. Let's hope he's behind me. Because if he's in front of me, then I'm dead. I don't really think you get overtired, but it looks like that. So you do have to do it in order. Let's go to the sublab generator. And if he's behind me, he's not going too much. It seems I can outrun him. I don't know. Maybe it's adrenaline that I can run forever and ever. Or I've got a taste of stamina. E block. So we were in D and now we're in E. They definitely did this in order so that you could see him behind you while you're running. A lot of stairs, a lot of stairs. I can see why they allowed me to press LB to sprint, because it's easier to hold that button down than it is to hold the left stick down. Don't go that way, that's a whole lot of darkness. So is this, though. But I figure if I stop running, I'll get caught, so I hope I went the right way. It looks like both ways would have worked. I can't even see anything anymore. The music is very atmospheric, though. Please find attached the permission to proceed form for patient William Hope of the Murkoff Charitable Psychiatric Program at Mount Massive Hospital in Colorado, USA. The form is standard and all relevant lines have been signed. It appears Billy is unaware of his mother's recent guided cardiac arrest. He is submitting to the experiment with the understanding, unfounded, of financial remuneration to his mother and a charitable contribution to her church. Wernicke, having read the boy's dream reports, believe he has enormous therapeutic potential. I'm guessing the dream reports means what he's been dreaming of. They think they can control control his dreams for this purpose. And apparently they killed his mother guidedly somehow. They gave her something to induce cardiac arrest, and he thinks that his mother's going to be paid and that his church will also get a charitable contribution. It's an unfounded understanding, as if it's an understanding without foundation. They just don't need to prove it, basically. Just start running, I guess. Yeah, this game is really just a whole lot of running, honestly. It's kind of fun, though. I like running, so maybe that's why I like this game. But yeah, this should be fun. It's a good thing I went the right way. Yeah, that looked pretty painful. That was a very quick descent. So yeah, that's the question, is where do I go? Alright, I think I'm gonna get killed, so hopefully it's up here. And it's not. That was mighty uncomfortable. Mighty uncomfortable. How do I turn off this failsafe? It's life support. Alright, I think I know where I need to go. I'm pretty sure it's on that middle console, I just don't know where it is. My controller has a life of its own. By the way, if you haven't seen this controller yet, it's because I just got it recently, and if you want to see it again, you're going to have to wait until November 20th of next year. Get out. Yeah, let's just go out the way we came. This is not gonna be an easy journey. Wow, that hurt my eyes a little bit. Wow, that's a good graphic, the blood shooting out of the hole.
host. Jesus God, what is that thing?
That's what you get. That's what you get. And that's the game. Not the entirety of the game, but I would definitely recommend if you want to give it a try to go ahead and do it. This video was a lot shorter than I expected it to be because I started it at a later part, but that'll allow you to experience more of it if that's something you're interested in. So I would watch the credits, but since I didn't complete the entirety of the game, I don't feel like that's really something for me to do. There's quite a few chapters, and if you're interested in finding all the collectibles, you could definitely do that. You can find it on multiple consoles and I think PC as well, so depending on what you're comfortable with, if you want to go into a little bit of a scare this end of year, November and December I think are good times to experience some fear as well, at least in my experience. They hype it up in October, but once you get over all the mainstream stuff, you can experience it on your own. And as a final note, my name is Billy, if you didn't know that, and this game always gave me a lot of creeps, because like I don't really see that name used a lot. The only other time I've seen that name really in something very popular and mainstream is in the movie Carrie, and there's also a character named Chris, although the character in the movie is a female, and they're dating each other. It's interesting, and I enjoyed this game, and I enjoyed Outlast 2, and they go together, and I think there's room for an Outlast 3, so if you want to bank on the fact that maybe it'll come out sometime, maybe try to give these games a try on your own. Feel free to do it on any difficulty that you're comfortable with. But on that note, it's been Tog. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Happy Halloween, and yeah, I'll see you potentially next year if I do another special. Before I go, I just wanted to say, I'm trying to give this a try where I play certain games not in their entirety, just like as standalone videos. So this is a special, but I am planning to do a standalone video for a game next month, so keep on the lookout for that. Alright, peace out.